but we calling on. Rain slick streets, shadows creep on the bricks. Neon flicks, gutter water doing tricks. Pigeon wings flap, subway rattle, car horn snaps. Graffiti, gospel, rooftop, chapel, no map. Laundromat, warm smell of bleach and regrets. Dice games, loose chains, cigarettes. A roast scuttles, ramen steam, dreams in the rubble. Nostalgia bubbles, my soul's on shuffle.
Concrete jungle, the city's a maze. Echoes of struggle, lost in the haze. Concrete jungle, where stories collide. I'm just a voice, caught in the tide.
Brownstone tombs, stoops tell tales of doom. Old heads croon, park bench afternoons. Liquor store wisdom, scratch off ambition. Cable news static, a poet's transmission. Rusty fire escapes, they climb to the moon. Crack vials glint like stars in the gloom. Trash bags pile, they hum in the night. Symphony of the lost, a dim street light.
Concrete jungle, the city's a maze. Echoes of struggle, lost in the haze. Concrete jungle, where stories collide. I'm just a voice, caught in the tide.
Are we going on? Are we going on?
T.O. again.
Street lights hum, symphony of the ghetto. Broken bottles shine, Picasso in the meadow. Chalk outlines where the dreams got swallowed. Tomorrow ain't promised, just dead sand hollows. Rusty fire escapes, climb to touch the cosmos. Pigeons cool gospel, sermons through the potholes. Corner store philosophers preaching broken prose. Fortunes in the dice where the concrete rolls. Concrete jungle where the echoes rumble. Dreams fumble, but the hustle stay humble. Every step's a gamble, life's a sharp bundle. Survive the crumble, hear the hunger rumble. Concrete jungle where the echoes rumble. Dreams fumble, but the hustle stay humble. Every step's a gamble, life's a sharp bundle. Survive the crumble, hear the hunger mumble. Graffiti scriptures on the tenement walls. Hieroglyphs of pain where the history calls. Saxophone wails from a distant hall. Soundtrack to the grind, shadows stand tall. Nostalgia in the crackle, needle kiss the wax. Stories from the stoops, life carved in tracks. Kids dodge bullets, hopscotch over cracks. Memories a burden, no one ever looks back. Manhole steam rises, ghosts in the mist. City never sleeps, insomnia's fist. Distant sirens sing, a lullaby twist. Every block's a chapter, can't resist.
Jerry Sassel.
Lights hum, lullaby for the restless. Corner store stories, packs move in the crevices. Graffiti whispers, names etched in the bricks. Rats do ballet and alley stick with the stench of risk. Subway symphony, screech and rattle beats. Car horns conduct the orchestra of concrete. Cardboard dreams folded, hustlers play the game. Lost souls in the maze, trying to outrun the flame.
City shadows, creeping through the night. Dreams in the gutter, still chasing the light.
Crack pavement where the truth gets tight.
City shadows, where wrong feels right. City shadows, creeping through the night. Dreams in the gutter, still chasing the light.
Crack pavement where the truth gets tight.
City shadows, where wrong feels right.
Bodega cast sits, judge of the curbside court. Arguments fly, words sharper than a switchblade thought. Brown paper bag, secrets wrapped, and liquor's kiss. A jukebox of regrets, the soundtrack to abyss. Payphone scream for quarters, voices echo loud. Wisdom in the rubble, advice from the crowd. Street preachers spit verses, sinners bow their heads. Concrete gospel, pray in the block, ain't the bed.
City shadows creeping through the night. Dreams in the gutter, still chasing the light.
Crack pavement where the truth gets tight.
City shadows, where wrong feels right. City shadows creeping through the night. Dreams in the gutter, still chasing the light.
Crack pavement where the truth gets tight.
City shadows, where wrong feels right.
City echoes bounce off brick and glass. Subway symphonies, the rats dash past. Corner store gospel, neon lights blink fast. Deli cash thrown on milk crate stack. Graffiti scriptures, trains tag like a pack. Concrete chronicles, the block never sleeps. Dreams in the gutter, secrets the pavement keeps. Concrete chronicles, the stories run deep. Every crack's a whisper, every shadow's a beat. Concrete chronicles, the block never sleeps. Dreams in the gutter, secrets the pavement keeps. Concrete chronicles, the stories run deep. Every crack's a whisper, every shadow's a beat. Tim scuff sidewalks, hustlers trade verbs. Park bench politics, no room for the herbs. Smoke signals rise, where the lamppost leans. Sirens serenade the night, broken dreams. The block's alive, its veins pump steam. Block's alive, its veins pump steam. Rooftop confessions under faded moons. Echoes of a cipher in abandoned rooms. The city breathes heavy, its lungs full of fumes. Every alley's a labyrinth, darkness looms. Concrete chronicles, the block never sleeps. Dreams in the gutter, secrets the pavement keeps. Concrete chronicles, the stories run deep. Every crack's a whisper, every shadow's a beat. Concrete chronicles, the block never sleeps. Dreams in the gutter, secrets the pavement keeps. Concrete chronicles, the stories run deep. Every crack's a whisper, every shadow's a beat. Sunrise hits the skyline, red and gold streak. Another chapter etched, another story to speak. Concrete's alive, its heart skips a beat. Gritty city symphony, forever on repeat. Corner store symphonies, bagel wrapped in wax. Graffiti on the walls, hieroglyphic tags. Pigeons plotting schemes, they cool with broken beaks. Fire escapes creek, city whispers in the leaks. Skyscraper shadows, concrete feels alive. The F train screeches, metal snakes collide. Mama counting singles, pennies in the jar. Dreams tethered to the block, but they gaze at the stars. City breeze, city bleeds, rhythm in the veins. Echoes in the alleys, thunder when it rains. Brick and mortar memory, carved into the stone. Concrete reveries, the city owns your bones. Dice games on the stoop, cash folded in the palm. Sirens wail a melody, chaos hums a psalm. Brownstones hold secrets, whispers from the past. Time moves slow, but the hustle's moving fast. A preacher on the corner, shouting at the sin. $1 for redemption, the collection tin. Laundromat neon, glowing sickly green. Wash away the stains, but the dirt stays unseen. Chip paint and shattered glass, tales they never told. Stories in the sewer steam, heat against the cold. Empire State winks, a beacon through the grime. The city's an accomplice, partner in the crime. Right state waits.
the sink, dreams on the shelf. Cracked sidewalks mirror my cracked self. Subway screeching, a hymn for the damned. Graffiti sermons where the preachers can't stand. Rats in the alley, they know the route. Same block where the truth got stomped out. Concrete echoes, stories untold. Spitting these bars from the marrow to the cold. Concrete echoes, beats never die. The city breathes hard under smoky skies. Man with the sacks by the corner store. His notes cut deep, couldn't ask for more. Cardboard kingdoms, break beats in the air. Kids spend their lives, but nobody cares. Street light flickers, Morse code in the night. Hopes a busted bulb, barely holding the light. Holding the light, holding the light, holding the light, holding the light. Concrete echoes, stories untold. Never die. The city breathes hard under smoky skies. Empire shadows stretch long and lean. Past ghosts haunt these block routines. Dollar slices and a dream deferred. Every crack in the pavement whispers a word. Concrete echoes, stories untold. Sweating, the city's alive. Steel snake rumbles where the shadows thrive. Turnstiles click, dreams slipping through cracks. Hustlers on the bench plotting paper stacks. Pigeons peck crumbs near graffiti trains. Concrete symphony, melody of pain. Skyscrapers lean in, whispering schemes. Reality sharper than a hustler's dreams. The city don't sleep, but it sure does grind. Stories in the smoke, secrets you won't find. Subway tales, written in grime and spit. New York's heartbeats can't quit. The city don't sleep, but it sure does grind. Stories in the smoke, secrets you won't find. Subway tales, written in grime and spit. New York's heartbeats can't quit. Corner bodegas, incense mixed with dust. Candy wrappers swirling in a downtown gust. Old man on the stoop, preaching about the past. Everything changes, but the struggle lasts. Kids on the court hoop, dreams in the air, but the rims got rust. Ain't no love there. Cops cruise slow, sirens hum a tune. Under the street lights, the truth looms. Rats in the gutter, kings in the tower. Minute to minute, the city devours. Echoes of footsteps in alleys that twist. This jungle's alive, can't be dismissed. The city don't sleep, but it sure does grind. Stories in the smoke, secrets you won't find. Subway tales, written in grime and spit. New York's heartbeats can't quit. The city don't sleep, but it sure does grind. Stories in the smoke, secrets you won't find. Subway tales, written in grime and spit. New York's heartbeats can't quit. Quit pausing. Quit pausing. Quit.
corner store symphony, shattered glass orchestra, rats running marathons, alleys where the corpses were, graffiti hieroglyphs, prophets with the Krylon, train cars screaming sermons, early morning bygone, the air smells of hustle, diesel and decay, where dreams wear Timbs, scuffed souls every day.
Concrete jungle, the asphalt humbles, survive the stumble or get lost in the rubble. Concrete jungle, my home, my struggle, every step's a gamble, every block's a puzzle.
Pigeons and poets both fight for the crumbs. Drummers on buckets, beats echo from the slums. Payphone scream tales, dimes drop for confessions. Junkies in the shadows chasing faded obsessions. The sky wears smog, no stars in its hood. The moon's just a spotlight, misunderstood.
Concrete jungle, the asphalt humbles, survive the stumble or get lost in the rubble. Concrete jungle, my home, my struggle, every step's a gamble, every block's a puzzle.
Cardboard beds, symphony of snores, steel gates rattle, dreams locked behind doors. Parks ain't for picnics, ballers claim the court. Street lights flicker, dim hope, last resort.
Survive the stumble or get lost in the rubble. Concrete jungle, my home, my struggle. Every step's a gamble, every block's a puzzle. Just sit and run it.
By brick, the city tells tales. Brick by brick, the city tells tales. Tales, brick by brick, the city tells tales. Concrete dreams, chip paint on the facade. Pigeons perch, rooftop church, praying to a god. Subway symphonies, ras tap dance in the dark. Graffiti hieroglyphs, these walls hold the art. Streets whisper secrets, crack lips on the curb. Every alley got a story, some you never heard. Brick by brick, the city tells tales. Every shadow, every echo, where the truth prevails. Concrete jungle, where the stories don't fail. Brick by brick, the city tells tales. Cabbies cursing corners, horns slicing the air. Steam rising from the grates, truth lingers everywhere. Cold winters, warm liquor keep the soul steady. Life's heavy, but these shoulders been born ready. Broken payphones, static in the receiver. Dreams sold on corners, hope's the only believer. Elevator stalls, tenants caught in the climb. Life goes up, comes down, all a matter of time. Echoes in the stairwell, laughter and despair. Ghosts of the past still breathe in the air. Brick by brick, the city tells tales. Every shadow, every echo, where the truth prevails. Concrete jungle, where the stories don't fail. Brick by brick, the city tells tales. Brick by brick. Brick by brick, the city tells tales. Brick by brick, the city tells tales. Brick by brick, the city tells tales. Brick by brick, the city tells tales.
City screams in the backdrop, pavement symphonies, heartbeats in the crack block, corner store profits, wisdom in a brown bag, chalk outline, stories told in a toe tag, elevator broke, hope climbing 10 flights, shadows cast long under flickering street lights. Concrete tales where the truth prevails, city never sleeps but the system fails, broken glass floors, dreams derailed, still we rise through the cracks unveiled. Subway sermons, preachers with a
Graffiti scriptures, walls speaking, calling us. Cold winters biting, coats thin as the plots. Cops lurking, rats racing, dodging the shots. Heroes in hoodies, capes made a struggle. City built of hustles, bricks and muscle. Bob Sellers, concrete tales where the truth prevails. City never sleeps, but the system fails. Broken glass floors, dreams derailed. Still we rise, through the cracks unveiled. Brownstones whisper, secrets in the mortar. Dreams cross bridges, water keeps the order. Skyline judges, watching over pain. Every block a chapter, every drop of rain. Concrete tales where the truth prevails. City never sleeps, but the system fails. Broken glass floors, dreams derailed. Still we rise, through the cracks unveiled. Bob Sellers.
Word sharp, slice air, samurai code. Graffiti painted trains where the lost souls roll. Dusty corners, alley whispers tell a story untold. Fingers numb from winter, but the mic stay cold. Brick jungle, shadows dance under flicker lights. Street symphony, baseline hums through the night. Hunger in the eyes, feast on beats with the light. Spit truth raw, every syllable a fist fight. Cipher in the shadows where the echoes play. Raw thoughts spilling, no script, no display. Might pass around like the bread we pray. Survival in the rhythm, that's the only way. Crumpled notebook, ink scars on every line. Bodega dreams, sipping struggle like box wine. Chalk outlines, but hope scribbles in design. Gutter gospel, truth tangled in grime. City symphony, horns well like distant cries. Broken hydrants, spill tears where the spirit lies. Stealing concrete, the church where we testify. Verses on the wind, hear the culture fly. Yeah.
Pavement sermons, the congregation listens. Every crack in the sidewalk holds a mission. Scuff kicks, tap beats, rhythm and collision. This ain't just rap, it's the urban condition. Yeah. Pavement sermons, the congregation listens. Every crack in the sidewalk holds a mission. Scuff kicks, tap beats, rhythm and collision. This ain't just rap, it's the urban condition.
Sermons, concrete's my pew. Preach with the pen, ink bleeds the truth. Cracks in the pavement, dreams see through. Mic cords and noose, tight grip I let loose. Rooftop echo, city symphony plays. Horn blasts and breaks, percussion in the haze. Graffiti gospel, walls speak the maze. I scan the block searching for a better day. Cipher spinning, words in rotation. Spit heat, burn through the coldest vibration. Underground sounds, the soul's foundation. Keep the rhythm raw, no imitation. Corner store prophets will pocket change wisdom. Crumple bills, fold dreams, tighten the system. Dice games, roll futures, eyes never shifting. Hustle's the anthem, the tempo keeps lifting. Sidewalk scars tell tales of the past. Shadowed by towers, ambitions amassed. Train car tags, hieroglyphs that last. History etched in steel, moving fast. Cipher spinning, words in rotation. Spit heat, burn through the coldest vibration. Underground sounds, the soul's foundation. Keep the rhythm raw, no imitation. You the better than the streets. You the better. You the better. Three line that. You the better.
check whichever one you found.
Yo, bricks stacked higher than the hustler's ambition. Pigeons play witness, streets dirty composition. Graffiti hieroglyphs, the prophets on the wall. Crumple bills and loose change, echoes in the hall. Scuffed Tim stomping, rhythm of the avenue. Stories in the smoke trail, sky stained blue. Crack hydrants spitting, summer's hot confession. Echoes of the cipher, raw truth in the session.
Concrete jungle tales, where the shadows dwell. Every block got a story, every corner a spell. The city never sleeps, whispers under the veil. Concrete jungle tales, the streets inhale. Concrete jungle tales, where the shadows dwell. Every block got a story, every corner a spell. The city never sleeps, whispers under the veil. Concrete jungle tales, the streets inhale.
Park bench philosopher, dreams out of reach. Broken bottles glisten, wisdom in the speech. Mantle steam rising, secrets from below. Street lights flicker, Morse code, tales they bestow. Saxophone wails in the background haze. Broken dreams scatter, sidewalk maze. Echo of a ball bounce, hope on the rim. City's heartbeat loud, even when it's grim.
Concrete jungle tales, where the shadows dwell. Every block got a story, every corner a spell. The city never sleeps, whispers under the veil. Concrete jungle tales, the streets inhale. Concrete jungle tales, where the shadows dwell. Every block got a story, every corner a spell. The city never sleeps, whispers under the veil. Concrete jungle tales, the streets inhale.
Steel nerves tested, jungle keeps swinging. Sirens hum melodies, the city keeps singing. The struggle's the tempo, survival the theme. Every crack in the pavement hides a shattered dream.
Concrete jungle tales, the streets inhale.
Jungle be the tale,
The streets inhale.
That's safe. That's safe, thing.
grimy streets where the cipher ignites. Concrete jungle, no stars in sight. Corner store dreams in a paper bag. Hustle in my veins, hear the city's drag. Potholes swallowing yesterday's fight. Ink bleeds truth under dim street lights. Cypher City blues, where the echoes don't sleep. Spitballs roar, let the rhythm run deep. Graffiti stain walls, they tell the news. Living this life with the Cypher City blues. Cypher City blues, where the echoes don't sleep. Spitballs roar, let the rhythm run deep. Graffiti stain walls, they tell the news. Living this life with the Cypher City blues. Horn loops wail, saxophone cry. Drums hit harder than a bit of goodbye. Shoelace tight, gotta keep the grip. Every verse a jewel, every word equipped. Sidewalks preach sermons, cracked and torn. Survival's the art where legends are born. Where legends are born. Chalk lines whisper where the silence grew. Rain cleans the pain but can't scrub the truth. Subway rumbles, a beatbox below. The pulse of the underground, a metronome flow. A metronome flow. A metronome flow. A metronome flow. Cypher City blues, where the echoes don't sleep. Spitballs raw, let the rhythm run deep. Graffiti stained walls, they tell the news. Living this life with the Cypher City blues. Cypher City blues, where the echoes don't sleep. Spitballs raw, let the rhythm run deep. Graffiti stained walls, they tell the news. Living this life with the Cypher City blues. Faint sirens sing the lullaby of the block. Dreams get locked up, time ticking the clock. But the cipher spins eternal, words never lose. Immortal in the rhythm of these city blues. Faint sirens sing the lullaby of the block. Dreams get locked up, time ticking the clock. But the cipher spins eternal, words never lose. Immortal in the rhythm of these city blues.
lights drip, asphalt's a canvas. Spit vivid tales, no fairyland antics. Park bench philosopher, graffiti hieroglyphs. Corner store prophets exchanging what the cipher gives. Cobblestone echoes, sneaker scuff sermons. Streetwise wisdom, no Ivy League learning. Chalk outlines, the pavement's memoirs. Every crack's a story, every brick's a scar. Concrete reverie, the block don't sleep. Dreams in the gutter, but the roots run deep. Concrete reverie, the streets still breathe. Echoes in the alleys, hearts on the sleeve. Concrete reverie, the block don't sleep. Dreams in the gutter, but the roots run deep. Concrete reverie, the streets still breathe. Echoes in the alleys, hearts on the sleeve. Rusty fire escapes, climbing toward heaven. Broken clocks tick, time's a cruel reverend. Cardboard mattress, stars for a roof. Night's a cold mistress, but she tells the truth. Jazz horns wail, saxophone moans. Broken down beats, homes away from homes. A symphony of sirens, the city's lullaby. Every verse a teardrop, every line a goodbye. Manhole covers, portals to the soul. Sewer steam rises, life takes its toll. Spray paint galaxies on subway walls. Hope rides a train when the night falls. Concrete reverie, the block don't sleep. Dreams in the gutter, but the roots run deep. Concrete reverie, the streets still breathe. Echoes in the alleys, hearts on the sleeve. Concrete reverie, the block don't sleep. Dreams in the gutter, but the roots run deep. Concrete reverie, the streets still breathe. Echoes in the alleys, hearts on the sleeve. Yeah. Hearts on the sleeve.
Grimy nights, alley rats, whisper tales of the past. Streets cold, metal flash, shadows moving too fast. Heartbeat syncs with the drum, paranoia my mask. Eyes darting, plotting moves like a chessboard cast. Creeping where the wolves prowl, hunger in their jaws. Concrete jungle symphony, claws against the laws. Every score is scripture, read between the floors. Where silence screams louder than the Gavel's applause. Shadows in the alley, creeping slow, creeping slow. Echoes of the hollow, where the lost souls go. Sliding through the dark, can't let the fear show. Shadows in the alley, gotta stay low, stay low. Ciphers in the basement, truths etched in the walls. Blueprints of survival where the broken ones crawl. 808 slides, pulse hitting raw like a brawl. This the anthem of the fallen, hear the city's call. Mask on, no carnival, this survival tire. Whispers from the barrel, truth spit like fire. Haunted by the keys, each note takes me higher. Yet the chains on my soul never seem to retire. Haunted keys play a melody of pain. Sliding through the rhythm, baptized in the rain. Heavy is the crown, heavier the chain. In the alley of shadows, we all leave a stain. Shadows in the alley, creeping slow, creeping slow. Echoes of the hollow, where the lost souls go. Sliding through the dark, can't let the fear show. Shadows in the alley, gotta stay low, stay low. Shadows in the alley, gotta stay low, stay low. Shadows in the alley, gotta stay low, stay low.
Shadows stretch, corners talk, whispers through the cold. Lurking where the pavement cracks, secrets never told.
Heart heavy like the chain that I clutch in my fist. Ghosts in the alleys leave a mark when they twist. Streets play chess, pawns fall, no king's crown. Hollow tips hum a tune, they don't make a sound. Brick walls bleed stories, red ink on gray stone. Voices in my head, I ain't never alone. Shadows in the trenches where the light don't crawl. Hear the 808 slide, feel the baseline brawl. City never sleeps, it just tosses and turns. Fire in the barrel, let the whole world burn. Midnight maps follow cracks to the stash spot. Eyes peeled, every blink could be the last shot. Smoke in the breeze, that's the signal to move. Steel grip on the hip, got nothing to prove. Pavement scored steps echo in the black rain. Memories of hunger carved deep like a blood stain. Dreams of a throne, but the crown's made of shards. Built this empire off the backs of broken cards. Shadows in the trenches where the light don't crawl. Hear the 808 slide, feel the baseline brawl. City never sleeps, it just tosses and turns. Fire in the barrel, let the whole world burn. Shadow creep, black hoodie tight, night eater. Streets whisper secrets, grim reaper the teacher. Concrete jungle, prey stalked by the hunter. Rain slick pavement, sins crack like thunder. Grip cold steel, no fairy tales or wishes. Shattered dreams, turn ambition to stitches. Money piles, but the soul got a debt. Dice roll heavy, who cashing that bet? Shadow walkers moving the mist, every step heavy, clenching the fist. Hunger sharp, sharper than the blade. We the wolves, howling in the shade. Shadow walkers, night never ends. Enemies close, ain't no pretend. Life or death, ain't no debate. Shadow walkers sealing their fate. Blood moon rises, sky painted in crimson. Hustle breeds wolves, no room for victims. Loyalty tattooed, but betrayal's a dagger. Snakes in the grass, they hiss but I stagger. Echoes of sirens, sing songs of the damned. Hand on my chest, but the devil's got plans. Fire in the barrel, spit molten scripture. Picture me losing, nah, frame that picture. Shadow walker, shadow walker, shadow walkers, shadow walker, shadow walker. On the wire, wings dipped in a tar. Night grips tight, black whip, no stars. Phantom in the alley where the shadows spar. Stealing the denim like a prison jar. Grime on my fingers, sins in the marrow. Life ain't straight, it's a crooked arrow. Street lights flicker, my thoughts stay narrow. Every step silent, ghost in a sparrow. Shadow stepping, no breath, no confession. Heart cold, no love, just aggression. Shadow stepping, no light, no direction. Truth buried deep, no resurrection. Echoes in the concrete, whispers of the lost. Pay the devil's toll, every bridge I cross. Ciphers in the smoke, every word embossed. Graveyards on my chest for the heavy cost. Dreams crack, brittle spinners in my sleep. Nightmares march, wolves dressed as sheep. Chain link fences hung where the demons creep. My silence loud, the void runs deep. Shadow stepping, no breath, no confession. Heart cold, no love, just aggression. Shadow stepping, no light, no direction. Truth buried deep, no resurrection.
What's all in meat?
Moonlight bleeding, shadows creep in the belly of the beast where secrets sleep. Still in the waste, whisper deep. Echoes of the block where the lost souls weep. City cold like a freezer, spitting frost. Every step a gamble, lines already crossed. Silent wolves, they move, teeth gloss. Dark prayers rise where the hope gets lost. Nightfall schemes, plotting in the dark. Echoes in the alleys, dogs that never bark. Sliding through the smoke, cutting through the stalk. Street light halos where they leave them mark. Hood dreams tangled in a chain link maze. Eyes wide open, but it's all a haze. Demons dance on the edge of the blaze. Fingers itch heavy where the trigger stays. Clock tick loud, but the time moves slow. Ashes in the air, stories they'll never know. Spill red stains where the cold winds blow. Another name etched, 6 feet below. Race in the wind, they calling out my name. Shadows on my back is a deadly game. Hunger in the belly can't douse the flame. Running with the wolves, we don't move the same.
Chain swing heavy, neck feel frosty. Streets too loud, can't move softly. Blocks talk dirty, whispers cost me. Cash in the duffel, dreams get lofty. Brick by brick, stacking up towers. Minutes tick fast, these ain't no hours. Shadows on the wall, city devours. Power in the palm, smell it, it's ours. Grunt it, grit, we don't quit. Baseline punch, make the club split. Hands in the air, let them twist. Raw energy, feel the mist. Raw energy, feel the mist. Nights of predator, stars won't blink. Ink on my skin, scars in the drink. They want my fall, I'm standing brink. Float like a ghost, sink or think. Eyes on the paper, never on foes. Hard like a furnace, the pressure just grows. Game too cold, but my veins don't froze. Life's a roulette, but I bet on those. Grunt it, grit, we don't quit. Baseline punch, make the club split. Hands in the air, let them twist. Raw energy, feel the mist. Raw energy, feel the mist.
Chain swing happy. Chain swing happy. Chain swing happy. Chain swing happy.
Chain fat with a beer.
Boom, clap, heart attack, streets gon' echo back. Chains on my neck, swing a pendulum in pitch black. City lights flicker, shadows dance on the pavement. Hungry wolves lurking, ain't no room for complacent. Grip tight, fist ready, gold teeth, deadly smile. Dreams buried deep, 6 feet under the knife. Fast life, slow death, every breath's a gamble. Stack bricks, build a castle, or watch it all dismantle. Street symphony, drums beating my chest. Living life like a test, no cheat codes to invest. Street symphony, baseline to confess. Heart pounding louder, I'm the king, no contest. Dirty money folded, pockets fat with the karma. Blocks hotter than a sauna, dripping sweat like a llama. They whisper names in the alleys, a symphony of threats. But I'm conducting the chaos maestro with no regret. Fast cars screeching, neon burning the fog. Past creeping, demons writing my epilogue. Stack it, rack it, black duffels packed with schemes. Life ain't what it seems, nightmares replacing dreams. Echoes in the night, pads hum like a ghost. Hi-hat, slicing silence, I'm the one they fear the most. Clubs shaking, floors breaking, kingdom on the rise. Bass booming, true consuming, fire in my eyes.
T-sharp, true the block, jaws of a lion. Hardcore, street
snake spine in December. War scars tattooed, each one I remember. Hunger like a pack of wolves, never satisfied. Pocket full of hope, but the pain never lied. Fast lane living, dodging death like a chess move. Gloves off, bare fists, nothing left to prove. Choppers hum lullabies, but I'm wide awake. City's pulse pounding, every risk I take. Pulse of the jungle, heart of the beast. We feast, no leash, just hunger released. Grind never ceases, storm never passes. Smoke in the air, reflections in shattered glasses. You know what I mean?
Wait, right, wait, right, wait, right, right. Street lights flicker, shadows dance on the curb. Concrete jungle where survival's a verb. Dreams get murdered, ambition gets taxed. Hands in the dirt while the system attacks. Money talks loud, whispers get drowned. Schemes unfold, snakes slither around. Hustle like a clock, hands never stop. Time's a grenade, waiting to pop. Roar of the jungle, I'm the king of the fight. Baseline stumping, shattering the night. Keep it raw, keep it gritty, no remorse, no remorse. It's the anthem, hit a concrete rod. Wait, bribe. Wait, bribe. Cops on the prowl, wolves in the mist. Diamonds in my crown, blood on my wrist. Skyscrapers loom, still guides of the street. Echoes of doom where the shadows meet. Traps lay heavy, gotta dance with the flame. Win or lose, everybody know the game. Fast life spinning rims like a carousel. Heaven or hell, can't nobody tell. Roar of the jungle, I'm the king of the fight. Baseline stomping, shattering the night. Keep it raw, keep it gritty, no remorse. This the anthem, hit a concrete rod. Wait, boy, raw.
Teeth grit, venom drip, asphalt burning. Flames spin faster than the world keep turning. Pockets heavy, dreams like shadows in the alley. Moving way quicker than a ghost in the valley. Smoke rise, vision blurred, chrome hearts clashing. City never sleep, neon lights keep flashing. Snakes in the grass, I see them all lurking. Cut the head off, watch the body stop working. Street inferno, blaze in my veins. Fire on the corner, heat off the chain. No brakes, full throttle, life in lane. Street inferno, this my domain. Double crosses folded, no love in the trenches. Every handshake's loaded, every word suspicious. Bass kicking harder than the doors they bust. Truth buried deep beneath the powder and dust. Gold teeth glisten, tales of ambition. Came from the bottom, now the top of my vision. Enemies close, I can feel them all scoring. And surviving the night, that's my only good morning. Street inferno, blaze in my veins. Fire on the corner, heat off the chain. No brakes, full throttle, life in lane. Street inferno, this my domain. This my domain. This my domain.
Stepping through the cracks where the pavement split. Hustle in my veins, got the flavor lit. Dark night, street lights, shadows play chess. Every move calculated, never second guess. Pocket full of dreams, but the weight stay heavy. Chain swinging loud, sharper than a machete. Street chronicles, the story unfolds. Brick by brick, from the dust to gold. Street chronicles, where the real ones rise. Concrete jungle, look me dead in the eyes. Street chronicles, the story unfolds. Brick by brick, from the dust to gold. Street chronicles, where the real ones rise. Concrete jungle, look me dead in the eyes. Crisp hi-hats, the heartbeat of the block. 808s booming, make the city
Heavy footsteps echoes through the void. Building my empire ain't easily destroyed.
Crisp like the air on a cold hard night. Aiming for the stars, but I thrive in the fight. Street Chronicles. Story unfolds, brick by brick, from the dust to gold. Street Chronicles, where the real ones rise. Concrete jungle, look me dead in the eyes. Street Chronicles, the story unfolds, brick by brick, from the dust to gold. Street Chronicles, where the real ones rise. Concrete jungle, look me dead in the eyes. Street Chronicles.
Street light sermons, wisdom in the cracks. 808s rumble made the city collapse. High hats ticking like a clock on attack. Money talks loud, whispers get smacked. Old darks in shadows, heart full of thunder. Dreams on the ground, but I'm built to plunder. Counting my blessings while the haters wonder. The grind's my temple, I preach no blunder. Street gospel hit a baseline, pray. Dark beats preaching where the lost soul stay. Catch a vibe, let the high hats spray. Street gospel, every block gotta say. Street gospel hit a baseline, pray. Dark beats preaching where the lost soul stay. Catch a vibe, let the high hats spray. Street gospel, every block gotta say. Heavy in the pocket, my flow got weight. Crisp like the air when you flirt with fate. Dark sin sing hymns, baptize the hate. 808 shaking like a Richter plate. Confidence contagious, viral in the veins. Every bar's a virus, infecting the chains. Turn struggle to scripture, rewrite the pains. My gospel's eternal, forever remains. Street gospel hit a baseline, pray. Dark beats preaching where the lost soul stay. Catch a vibe, let the high hats spray. Street gospel, every block gotta say. Street gospel hit a baseline, pray. Dark beats preaching where the lost soul stay. Catch a vibe, let the high hats spray. Street gospel, every block gotta say.
Yeah. Turn it up.
Yeah, right. On the street lights, shadows do a dance. Pockets full of dreams, heavy in my stance. City hums a tune, sharp as broken glass. Step by step, I'm carving out my path. 808 stump, heartbeats in my chest. Dark sin, whisper secrets, I confess. Hi-hats, chatter, gossip in the breeze. Every corner's a story. Pay the fee. Streetlights bounce, we don't back down. Heavy crowns, yeah, we own this town. 808 pounds, make the ground quake. Catch me in the zone, no room for fakes. Streetlights bounce, shadows don't lie. Dark skies speak, hit a battle cry. Run it up, no handouts. Streetlights bounce, yeah, we stand out, yeah. Dark alleys hum with the weight of schemes. Dreams stitched together like patchwork seams. Eyes wide open, never sleep at night. Every bar of flame set the world alight. Paper chasing, rain falling on my lane. Dodging all the snakes, swerving through the pain. City's a jungle, I'm the lion's roar. Keep the door open, I don't knock no more. Streetlights bounce, we don't back down. Heavy crowns, yeah, we own this town. 808 pounds, make the ground quake. Catch me in the zone, no room for fakes. Streetlights bounce, shadows don't lie. Dark skies speak, hit a battle cry. Run it up, no handouts. Streetlights bounce, yeah, we stand out.
Street so cold, frostbite on the pavement. Dreams in a chokehold, life in the basement. Brick walls whisper, secrets never patient. Chasing that green, pockets need a replacement. Corner store profits, sermons over dice rolls. Future in a shoebox, tucked under tight soles. Rats in the alley, got schemes on the payroll. This jungle ain't kind, survival is the main goal. Concrete jungle, we hustle, we rumble. Stacking our bundles, don't trip, don't stumble. Concrete jungle, the loud and the humble. Out here we build, even when it crumbles.
Heavy
Tight chain swinging, neck feeling the pressure. Weight of the grind, diamond sharp as a lecture. Hunger in my gut, growls louder than gestures. Keep my circle tight, no squares in the texture. Dark nights humming, sirens in the soundtrack. City got a pulse, heartbeats where the crowd's at. Dreams ride the rails, subway to a loud stack. Flipping every ounce, turn pennies to proud racks. Every crack in the pavement tells a story. Every shadow on the wall whispers glory. Hustle in my blood, no guts, no quarry. This city's my throne, no guts, no glory. Concrete jungle, we hustle, we rumble, stacking our bundles, don't trip, don't stumble. Concrete jungle, the loud and the humble. Out here we build, even when it crumbles. Concrete jungle, jungle, jungle,
Running through the night, shadow steps on the concrete. Cash in the bag, heart colder than the deep freeze. Flames in my eyes, ain't no ice gon' calm these. Snakes in the grass, chop them down like palm trees. Whispers in the wind, city speaking in code. Dodging every trap, every block, every road. Built like a fortress, mind staying beast mode. Crown heavy on my head, every gym a new load. Dark streets calling, I answer with a grin. Kingpin status, I was born to win. 808's pounding, they feel it in their skin. I'm the ruler of the shadows where the chaos begins. Move calculated, mind sharp like a razor. Every bar cut deep, sharp tongues my engraver. Enemies lurk close, but I'm the invader. Stacking paper high, skyscraper my behavior. Looking in the mirror, see a legend in the frame. Every scar on my skin tell the story of the game. Hunger in my stomach turns struggle into fame. The streets my battleground, but I'm playing no games. Dark streets calling, I answer with a grin. Kingpin status, I was born to win. 808's pounding, they feel it in their skin. I'm the ruler of the shadows where the chaos begins. Yeah. Pockets swollen, malice holding up the globe. Blueprints in my veins, architects and code. Talking bricks, not Lego, stack them in a row. Every move I make, dominoes explode. Drip flooding streets, I'm Noah with the steez. Swagger cut precise, sharper than Ginsu cleaves. Roll the dice, life's a gamble, Vegas breeze. Came from nothing, now I'm something, can't believe. Street symphony, baseline harmony. Echo through the block, no apology. Booming in your chest, that's the prophecy. Street symphony, my odyssey. From the mud loaders, bloomed, I'm red. Shadows on my past, ghosts don't scare. Eyes on the prize, hawks glare. Crown on my head, kings don't share. Every scar verse pay my melody. Chasing big chest, commas being the peak. But they me spot, they move like centipedes. But I'm quicksand, they sink eventually. Dreams on my back, I carry them high. Stars in my reach, no limit to the sky. They ask how I did it, I just reply. Built from the ground, wings don't need to lie. Wings don't need to lie. Wings don't need to lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Pockets getting thicker, skyscraper to the sky. Haters tryna clip me, but I'm sharper than a scythe. Drip so cold, Antarctica in my veins. Chasing all these digits, playing money games. Diamonds on my wrist, they got the city blind. Step into the room, feel the power, it's mine. From the corner store, hustle to the penthouse suite. Every move I make's a headline, check the beat. I'm on the rise, no surprise. Counting bands, touching skies. I'm on the rise, no disguise. Living dreams, open eyes. Rolling through the jungle, Tarzan on the swing. Enemies scatter when they hear the chain clink. Bass hits heavy, earthquake in the street. Every verse a weapon, every rhyme elite. Shadows in my path, but I move with the glow. They tryna find a recipe, but I'm the dough. Grinding on the clock, no time for the fake. Got the world in my palms, watch the planet shake. Blueprint to the future, every line a key. Manifest the vision, it's all destiny. Building from the rubble, turn dust into gold. Legacy in motion, watch the story unfold. I'm on the rise, no surprise. Counting bands, touching skies. I'm on the rise, no disguise. Living dreams, open eyes.
Came through dripping, tsunami in the drought. Pockets on loud, whisper turn to shout. Grind so sharp, cutting edges off doubt. Diamonds through the moonwalk, dancing all out. City on my back, skyscraper my cloud. Flip a dream to a stack, that's what I'm about. Rolling like a dice game, 7 on the route. Enemies scatter when the baseline sprout. Trap take over, we taking the crown. Every block, every corner, we holding it down. Trap take over, ain't no stopping us now. Boom, back to the future, hear the speakers go pow. Hi-hats tick, tick, clocking in my zone. Got the baseline thumping this, breaking every bone. Atmosphere thick, smoky like cologne. Haters turn ghosts, Casper in my phone. Confidence my armor, swagger my throne. Virality the weapon, trends get overthrown. Blueprint the hustle, legacy I sown. Building every bar, brick made of stone. Trap take over, we taking the crown. Every block, every corner, we holding it down. Trap take over, ain't no stopping us now. Boom, back to the future, hear the speakers go pow.
Atmosphere vibe and stars in the ceiling. Chasing every bag, I'm addicted to the feeling. Talking to the game, but it's me who's revealing. Every line's a shot, hear the truth, it's appealing. Atmosphere vibe and stars in the ceiling. Chasing every bag, I'm addicted to the feeling. Talking to the game, but it's me who's revealing. Every line's a shot, hear the truth, it's appealing.
Gold on my neck, dripping heavy like a glacier. Counting all this paper, skyscraper, elevator. Whipped clean, candy paint, looking like a lifesaver. Enemies stay salty, chips stacked, no flavor. Pop smoke, not a joke. Move stealth, black cloak. Money talks, my account, wrote a novel, no joke. City lights dance while I plot on the roof. Future so bright, sunglasses ain't proof. Trap star, all I ever be. Shining in the dark, yeah, they all notice me. Trap star, running through the streets. Money on my mind, I got goals to complete. Wrist icy, colder than the freezer aisle. Haters throwing shade, I just hit them with a smile. Pockets fat, stretching seams like a crocodile. Move sharp, cut through lanes, laser style. Phone blowing up, yeah, the line stay busy. Double cup dreams, world spinning like a frisbee. Fake stay talking, they know it's so flimsy. I stay on my grind, no time for the whimsy. Roll deep, squad tight, bonds unbreakable. Legacy written in stone, unmistakable. Chains heavy, but the waist motivational. Turning every doubter into conversation.
Keep talking and I could jab.